Hello, Aries. Thank you very much for tuning in to this week's read. For the main part of the read, The Art of Love Tarot by Denise Jarvie, artwork by Tony Carmine Salerno. Website on the back here is blueangelonline.com. Feel free to freeze frame and check that out if you're interested. Supportive Oracle cards. Oracle of Shadows and Light by Lucy Cavendish, artwork by Jasmine Beckett Griffith. Website at the bottom here, teen.simonandschuster.com. Point dot, you know. All right, Aries. You said what you said and you meant it. Well, that's normal for Aries, but okay. You said what you said and you meant it. Okay. So things are starting to line up in a certain way. You said what you said and you meant it. It starts off with the Eight of Pentacles. It feels very much, if this goes there, then that's what I'm going to do. Totally meant it when you said it, but now it's kind of like it's happening. And Aries does say what they mean. Have things changed? That's the question. Have your feelings about the situation changed? Because it's coming. Something is coming, something is changing. And it's very much like, if this happens that way, then that's what I'm going to do. And I do see it coming. The Chariot's coming in. Eight of Pentacles coming in. The Seven is the Chariot, the Path, same thing. It's coming forward, though. And it's kind of like, this feels very much, when I said it, I definitely meant it. But I feel differently now. I do feel differently. But I did say what I was going to do. So how do I want to handle this? I feel like it's time to do what you said you were going to do. It's very interesting to me because Aries does, they say what they mean, they do what they say. But there's been some time that's passed since this comment. It almost feels like it's been maybe a few years and things have developed and things have changed since that comment. And I feel like it might be aggravating you slightly. But you know what you need to do. There's a change that needs to happen here. It's interesting to me because Aries upholds what they say. They definitely do. It's time to make a change. And I don't think of Aries being afraid to make a change, though. That's the thing. But the writing is on the wall. Something else is holding you to this situation and making you second-guess yourself. This is kind of like almost a reminder reading for me that life is just not simple. Like, this is just what you do and that's just how it is. This is different. Time has passed. Something is holding you to the situation in a different way than it did in the past. When you said that comment years ago, things were definitely different. Things have developed. There's different connections now. For other reasons, I'm holding back and I'm waiting. You got the Lovers. You got the Page of Cups. I feel like this is ironic that I'm going to say this. You've learned new things about people. You're starting to see people differently than you did before. Is that good or bad? There's certain people you're seeing differently than you did before. Aries will admit when they misjudge something. They just do. In my opinion, y'all pretty much call yourselves out. Before anybody else does, you usually call yourselves out. To yourself, I would say. Knight of Cups and the Hierophant. There's an energy here that I feel like I didn't really care for in the beginning. But they've proven that they do have some good things. There's some things that you like what they do. You like how they handle certain things. They don't handle it the way you would handle it, but they get good results. And the way they're handling it is right for them. It very much feels like that. Like, I don't like the way they do things, but in the past I just didn't like it altogether. Now I still don't really, I wouldn't do it that way. I feel like it's evolved to like, I wouldn't do it that way, but I understand that it works for them. Like, I get it. Like, it's fine. Is it for me? No. Is it for them? Clearly, because they succeed. And I'm seeing the connection, I'm seeing the care they put into this situation. I feel like I have a chance to get closer to this person, and I'm nervous about that. Because I know that we're different types of people, but there's things that they really do well, and it seems to make a difference. I can make this work better. Even though you might even talk differently, but it's the way they live life. Even though it's successful, it's very different from the way you live life. But you're seeing how this works. They do have, there's kind of a control aspect to it. They're very much same is kind of what I keep feeling. Oh, okay, I think I'm connecting into what this is. Aries will own up to things. I feel like Aries will own up to things. They're stressed with this, though. And then the devil card, half in, half out. I do. Maybe I'm biased. I tend to really like Aries energy. I just always been that energy that I'm one of those people that I've always liked. Them and Taurus. I don't know why. Just always. Which are very different energies. Completely different. I can make something right here. Aries, I don't think of Aries as shy, and you really have something to say. If you really have something to say, you'll say what you need to say. Maybe in the past you have kind of told this person off. And it's been a while since that happened, but maybe things have changed. And you see them in a different light. And you meant what you said when you said it. Things have changed. You've learned things about them that you didn't know. You still don't really care for the way they live life. You do appreciate that they are good at what they do. I feel like the communication, there's a conversation coming forward. I feel like I'm bringing up that conversation. I feel like I'm addressing it, and I'm trying to clear the air. I don't know. You don't have to do anything you don't want to do. You don't have to do anything you don't want to do. So it's like, it's just a reading. Take it for that. But I feel like it's time to have that conversation. You know what? Back when I said these things, and I felt that way. I've learned things about you. I feel differently about this and that. Are we the same type of person? No, we're completely different. But I feel like we can get along better, and I want to just acknowledge what I've learned and how I see things now. And I feel like you're going to bring forth that conversation. I feel like this reading might be advice to do that. Do what you want. You don't have to do anything. It's a general read, because I know it feels a little bit spicy. But it's kind of like, I feel like things have changed, and I want to clear the air. Because I see more value in this person. They're different. But I'm seeing them differently than I did before. And I'm bringing forth a conversation that's very difficult. And I feel like I'm trying to put a rest to the past discord. If I can do this successfully, there's more success in the future. I don't really feel like I'm skipping down the street with this person. I don't feel like we're buddy-buddy. But I do feel like we complement each other better. They do that, they get that done, they're responsible for that. I do this, I'm over here, I'm responsible for this. We come together in short periods, and we support each other, we stand behind each other, but we're not constantly buddy-buddy. For your total situation to hit the next level of success, and I feel like it's quite notable, I feel like it's been coming, and they're saying it's time to do that. It's not the easiest thing to do. Don't skip out on this. If this reading is hitting, you do what you have to do. It's your business what you do. But they're saying you more than have enough to do this. You definitely have the guts to do this. You have more than what it takes. You have the strength for it. You don't have to like overplan it. I'm getting like, there's going to be a moment, there's probably going to be a few of them coming forward. The next moment you get a chance, because they feel like it's a private thing, just bring it up, just say what you need to say. Don't overthink it, don't overplan it, don't worry about it. If you're with this person and you're like getting a lot of anxiety and you're like, I really don't want to do it, then don't do it. But if you're just kind of like hanging out or you're around this person and you're by yourself, just you and them, you're like, this would be a good moment to say something, just spit it out, just start it, just let it happen. Don't overplan it, just do it. Don't overplan it. Let yourself be your authentic you. Just say it, shoot from the hip. I know, because I feel like part of you are going, yeah, well, that's what got me in this mess. But that'll also get you what gets you out. You'd be surprised. You're more gifted than you give yourself a credit for, because the one thing that this other person knows is that when you speak, you tell your truth. That's a lot of the value they see in you. You'd be surprised. They do see that value in you too. You're truthful. You might be brutal at times, but you're very truthful, and they value that, believe it or not. They'll take that. They know you speak differently than they do, but you're honest, and they prefer the honesty. Don't try to overplan it. Don't try to say the perfect words. Just say it your way. Don't overplan it. The other person wants to get along with you too, ironically. Again, not buddy skipping down the street singing a song. I'm not saying that. But they want to let the past go too. If you're able to do it, I feel like they're going to match. But again, they're not going to hang out with you all the time. They're going to try to do their thing separately. You do your thing. You come together when you need to. You support each other when you need to. But you mostly stay out of each other's way. I feel like they want the same thing, ironically. In their own terms, on their own terms. But ironically, I do feel like that works. Is there anything else from them that you need to know? This is an interesting one. Eight of Swords reversed. Three of Swords reversed. And then the Strength card, half in, half out. So we got the 8 and 3 of Swords. Well, I feel like it's both. They don't like the way the energy currently feels, basically. Just whatever we need to do to say that. They're looking to make this situation between the two of you better. They do see value in you too. There's certain things with this situation that are not going well. They don't want somebody on their tail constantly, but they do need somebody to support them every now and then. You're perfect for that. You will not be buddy-buddy with them. You do not want to. I feel like you do not want to. You do respect some things about them, but you're not looking to be buddy-buddy with them, and they don't want that either. But you are a very, very formidable ally when it comes into play, when it needs to be. And they do need that. They need this just as much as you need this, whatever that means. All right, take it with a grain of salt. Hopefully this is a good one. I just kind of, wherever it goes, I just kind of follow it. So there we go. Let's see what happens. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James, the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below, same email. Thank you very much for watching, and have a great day.